Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm so excited because I am doing a collaboration with the ever wonderful, the ever fabulous, the ever invincible and talented and ever so entertaining Winnie Bee LV. She is my very bestest YouTube friend in the whole entire YouTube universe. I love Winnie Bee LV, and if you guys are not subscribed to her, you must subscribe because you will laugh until you cry. She is so entertaining. She has amazing stories to tell, and she has some pretty good luxury, and she's just a great YouTuber. So yeah, she has really stolen my heart this year. So I would say that Autumn Beckman has taken a backseat to Winnie Bee LV. Don't tell her I said that, you guys, okay? Just let's keep that between us. But Winnie asked me to do this collaboration, and it's a really good idea. And I said, sure, I'll do it. So the name of the collab is 20 Things I Learned in 2020. And you guys, it was harder than I thought it was going to be. So let's get started with the list. Oh, this is my bag of the week. My gorgeous, gorgeous red Capucines, Louis Vuitton Capucines in the BB size. I haven't carried it in a while, so I've carried this bag all week, and I just might carry it 2 weeks straight because I'm really in the Christmas spirit, you guys. Do you notice these gorgeous packages? Yeah, some of those are Winnie's, some of those are Autumn's, if she gets them. She hasn't really been a good girl this year. But anyway, this is my bag, the Louis Vuitton Capucines in the BB size. And forgive me, I had one of my subscribers to tell me, you always show us your bag of the week, but you don't tell us what it is. And I did not realize that I was doing that. So thank you so much for letting me know that I've been slipping. Okay, so we're gonna get into this list. And I had to really think it through. And you know what? The number one thing that I came up with, I really didn't learn that much in 2020. If I did, I probably, you know, could have written them off like crazy, but I was thinking, what have I learned this year? So I really had to think about it. Oh yes, before I get started, let me show you these gorgeous bangle bracelets. I showed them to you guys, but I only showed you one set, and I got them at the Coach outlet. So it was a set of 3, and I got 2 sets. And I'm very jingly today. So look how pretty. That's why I tried to tell you guys, just always check out the jewelry in Coach. These are enamel bracelets. And I paid, I don't know, maybe $300, $350 for an enamel bracelet at Hermes. And I love these, you guys. So they were on sale, super cheap. I can't find them to link them, but if you're in a Coach outlet, just check out the jewelry. They've got some really nice jewelry. Okay. Let's not get off track again. Okay, number 1, and really this did come to my mind immediately. Number 1, during the year 2020, we have been quarantined. We don't go out like we used to. We don't go to restaurants like we used to. We don't go shopping like we used to. It's been a really tough year. But the number 1 thing that I have learned, and always I try to think that something good comes out of, you know, bad situations. And I learned that truly for me, home is where the heart is. My home is my safe place. It's my sanctuary. I love to be home. I always have a lot to do, but I really realized that sometimes the outside world doesn't interest me so much. I have loved being home. I don't like the situation or the circumstance, but my home is my sanctuary, and my heart is truly here, and my home makes me happy. So that's the first thing that I thought of when I was thinking about my list. All right, number 2. I realized this year just exactly how much all of you mean to me. My YouTube friends, my subscribers, and many of you subscribers are not just a subscriber to me, you're my friend. So many of you message me and text me and email me, and I have really met some fabulous people, and I realize that you guys are such a huge part of my life. You are so important to me. I wish that I could just somehow express it to you, but I don't know that I can. I just want to tell you that I really love all you guys, and I just am so appreciative that you guys are a part of my life, just a huge part of my life. I love you guys. All right, number 3, art. It's everything to me. I've always known it, but it really seems like in the last year I have really, I don't know if you call it a plateau or whatever, but I kind of made it over a plateau. I feel like I grew a lot in my art. Growth with art is slow, and this year I feel like I did experience some growth. It gives me purpose. It makes me happy. I don't know. I just, you know, we're staying home, and it's also my job, and I teach art. And I realize, this all goes together, but I realize how much I love to teach students, how much I love to share my knowledge with them. So art really does fill my soul. It just gives me something that I cannot explain. I cannot tell you how important that it is to me. It frees my mind, and it just fulfills me. I hope I'm not coming off as corny. Because I'm trying to be honest without sounding corny, you know? Okay, so number 4. Okay, you guys are gonna be shocked when I say this. I don't need all the stuff I have. I've been selling some things. I've gotten rid of a lot of my clothes. I sold my artsy bag. I sold my Hermes earrings. And I am selling, and I think I'm gonna sell my Speedy 35 because I'm not a Speedy girl. Yeah, I just don't need this much stuff. This year I went a little overboard, and I think Autumn Beckman is to blame for that. I really do, because, you know, she went on some kind of a buying rampage this year, and, you know, we do get influenced by each other, and I really blame her for all the money that I spent this year. Okay, seriously. What I mean is, okay, seriously, I don't need to buy 6, 7 luxury bags a year. That's ridiculous. So this year coming up, whatever I get is gonna be well thought through, and I just want what I want, but I want less of it, because I don't want to accumulate 50 bags. But I don't know, I've just really evaluated myself. I know you guys are not buying this, but I mean it. I don't need as much stuff as I have, and I really have gotten rid of a lot of clothes, coats, things like that. I need to stick with my style, because in the past I've made the mistake of thinking I wear black too much, or, you know, I wear jeans, I wear black leggings. Everything I buy looks the same. And when I branch out and I try to buy something different, I hate it. I don't think I look good in color. I don't enjoy wearing bright colors. And when I do, I force myself to wear it because it's in my closet. So I'm just gonna stick with my style. So I've learned that. You guys, be true to yourself, because you look your best when you feel your best. Okay, so number 5, this goes along with it. I'm gonna buy more classic. This year, you know, I'm going to, if whatever bags I get, if I get a Hermes or a Chanel bag, I wanna get something classic. Now, to me, the Neverfull, that's my jam. But what I'm talking about, like expensive bags, not that the Neverfull's not expensive, because it is, but what I'm saying is I'm not gonna buy, you know, so much stuff. I'm gonna really think it through and stick with the classics, because my style is kind of casual chic, and then I have a bohemian style. I'm not really, you know, you think about your style as the Sex and the City girls. I'm not a Charlotte. I'm kind of a Carrie, I think. Kind of a eclectic with my style, but I think anything classic goes along with it. So anyway, I'm going to buy more classics, and I am going to try to stay away from the trendy stuff. Okay, number 6. Number 6. Okay, here's something that I have realized, and I just realized it this year. I don't want to buy too much expensive costume jewelry, like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, any of that. This is 2 sets of Coach bangles. I love them. I do. I love them so much, and they're so inexpensive. I can't remember what I paid for them. Maybe 30 bucks for each set. I don't know. I don't remember, if that. Whereas I do love my click clack bracelets, or my click H bracelets. I love them, but I don't really feel the need to buy so much expensive costume jewelry. Every now and then a piece comes along, you're like, ooh, that's fabulous, I have to have it. But like these earrings I have on are very expensive, and they're Versace, and I love them. You know, and that's what I'm saying. If a piece comes along that I just absolutely have to have it, I will. But I want to buy more fine jewelry. eBay. But I do want a Justin Clou and a Cartier Love bracelet. I just haven't bitten the bullet, and I could have bought them several times over if I wouldn't buy so many handbags. So see, I'm just gonna add that as number 7, because I could have other things if I didn't have so many handbags. So I'm gonna stop buying so many handbags and buy other things. All right, number 8. I miss traveling. I realized that, and I asked Keith, I said, do you miss traveling? He said, oh yes, but he loves to travel more than I do. Like, I feel like whenever he retires, we're just gonna be gone all the time. Like, nobody's ever gonna know, you know, where's Waldo, where's Yota? This is gonna be really interesting to see if Winnie and I go down the same path or totally different paths. Another thing that I realize is that, thanks to Autumn Beckman, I really do have to give her credit for this, because how did I ever make it without an agenda? I actually have 2 agendas. I'm a multiple agenda person now. My first 1.5 years of YouTube, I would just come up with an idea and do it. But now I realize how important it is to plan out your day, to, you know, have everything. I'm a writing type of person. I can't have like electronics for things like this. So I have really come to appreciate my agenda, thanks to Autumn Beckman, you guys. I have to give her credit where credit is due. Because now I don't need 9,271 agendas like she does, but 2 agendas. I have one for my art classes and personal life, and then another, I keep my YouTube stuff separate and bills and things like that. So 2 agendas really, you know, work for me. Okay, so I kind of already went over this, but number 10, I want to stick with my style. I've learned what I like, how, you know, what makes me feel good. I've realized more than ever before just to stick with my style. I don't really like fancy clothes. I know that sounds crazy, I don't. But I love nice things. Like, I just love plain clothes. I love a nice bag, some nice sunnies, and some nice accessories, and just, I'm gonna stick with my style. So I'll save some money that way. And I kind of said that twice, right? Okay, so number 11. Okay, you guys. Like today I have on more makeup than I usually wear because I was trying to doll up for you guys, because the last video I was looking like a hot mess. But I have deliberately started wearing less makeup, and it's quite freeing, and I don't feel like, which I've always been the type of person, if I need to go to the store and I don't have on makeup, I'll just go. Like, I don't care if somebody sees me, like, you know, it's just makeup. But I don't really feel the need to wear makeup like I used to. Like today I don't even have on eyeliner. I'll show you my look. What's that? It's just I have some kind of sparkle eyeshadow on, but I have really toned it down, and I have I feel like, I don't know, I just feel feel like I look better, maybe because I'm getting older, but I have toned it down with my makeup. And number 12, skincare, which I've always been into skincare, you guys, but I realize so much, and the older I get, how important good skincare is. Find you a good med spa and go. If you're over 40, especially if you're over 50, find a good med spa. Get the dead skin cells off that face. If you want to have a glow, people always say, oh, your skin's so glowy, you know, because I get micro needling done, and I've had some of my subscribers ask me to talk about what procedures I had done. I've had nothing done to my face. I do get Botox about 3 times a year, and I really should do it more, but I don't really feel like I need it that much. But I do take care of my skin, and I do micro needling with PRP. It'll change your skin, change the texture of it. So I realize how important that is, which I always have, but more than ever now that I'm getting older. Okay, so number 12, you guys are gonna laugh. I love to go braless. I mean, I don't have a bra on now. I mean, I don't really need to wear a bra, and unless, you know, I wear a cami a lot under my clothes. I don't know, it's just very freeing. I don't know. I should have been one of those 60s hippies, you know? But I don't know, I just realized I love to not wear a bra. Used to, I would wear one every single day, and I'd come home and let the girls out. Who let the girls out? Who? So I'd come home and let the girls out and think, so now I just let them out all the time. Is that TMI? It's something I realized this year. Just trying to keep it real, you guys. Okay, number 13. This, I kind of covered this also, but how important, well, not really, how important it is to plan out my day, which I'm not really talking about the agenda here, but I have always, you know, I would get a notebook and I would write down the things that I was going to do that day with a little box and check it off. So I've always done that, and more than ever now that I'm home and I'm not working at the office anymore, you guys, if you want to work yourself to death, work for yourself and work from home, because you don't clock out. I always have so much to do. My art business is really starting to grow to the point where at some point I might even need to hire an assistant at some of these classes that I have, because it's almost too much for me, you know? But I have realized how important it is in the morning when I'm having my coffee to sit down and write down the goals that I have for that day, check them off, and whatever I don't finish or do, I'll bring it over to the next day. So it's very important for me, and I have really realized that. Number 14. Really, it has only been in about the last year and a half that I have really come to appreciate living in a small town. When I was younger, I would think, I can't wait to get the hell out of here. You know, when I get older, Keith and I were just gonna pack up and move away. And we always talked about it, not maybe move away for good, but just like, you know, Keith said we could get like an apartment in New York and stay all summer, which that doesn't sound like a bad idea. But you know what, with the way the world is now, I realize that my little neck of the woods is quite lovely. It's beautiful here, I love it, I feel safe. And I have really come to realize in 2020 how much I really do love living in a small town. All right, here's where it gets a little difficult. I really struggled to think of anything else. Clearly, I haven't learned a lot this year. But I think life is all about learning, to be honest with you. I don't know. I have learned that Keith likes to water the plants a lot right after work. Our schedules, they're not the same. Like, I'm more of a night owl and he goes to bed early, and yeah, let's just leave it there, okay? Here's my list, you guys. I don't know if you can read that. I only got to 17. I'm gonna make up 3 things that I learned. Not make it up, but come up with something out of my head. I will tell you something I have realized, and really recently, how much my grandchildren have grown so fast, which makes me realize how fast time goes by. Life is ever fleeting, and you know, it doesn't seem like just yesterday that Kennedy was a little baby and now she's just such the little girl. It just makes me realize that, you know, cherish your little ones, and even if they're driving you crazy and you want to pull all your hair out, just know that life is fleeting, to cherish the moments with your children. Okay, so that was 18. Number 19, you guys, I need to lose some weight. I'm thick. I need to lose some weight. I never go on diets. I eat. I really deserve it. Like, I haven't really gained weight, maybe 2 or 3 pounds, but I'm in the house all the time just painting and back and forth from the studio, but I do really feel like I need to make an effort and lose some weight, you guys. So I realized that. And number 20. I haven't really shared this with you guys, and I don't want to end on a sad note, and I'm not sad about it because worse things could happen, okay? So these are just things that are not written down that I just am thinking of. I realized this year that something was going on with me, and I was having some problems, and I do have degenerative disc disease in my neck. So my neck, I mean, I'm doing pretty good right now, but I have had some problems, and I knew that I had arthritis, but I've been tested and I'm positive for lupus. But I feel like right now I'm in remission, and I'm going to a rheumatologist, and I'm going to take care of myself and do whatever I need to do to stay as healthy as I need to stay. And you know, we were going to the gym last year, working out like crazy before COVID, and I was really starting to look pretty good and feel, you know, stronger. But I have realized that since I haven't been working out, that I'm just getting, you know, weaker. And now with this new diagnosis, I really need to keep myself strong. So I realized that. So we're redoing the basement, and we're gonna put our gym back together and get some new gym equipment. And when we do, I'll show you guys around down there. It's really looking good. But I was diagnosed with lupus, and I mean, I wasn't thrilled about it. You know, I was kind of shocked, but hey, you know what? Worse things could happen. So I'm gonna stay positive, and I just thought of something on the fly, okay? I'm gonna do 21, Winnie, okay? Life is not always a bowl of cherries, and your happiness depends on you. I think that happiness is a choice. Choose to be happy no matter what your circumstances in life. I'm happy. Yes, I have been recently diagnosed with lupus, but I'm not sad about it. I'm not glad about it, but I'm just gonna do what I need to do to take care of myself. I'm very blessed. But even when I was younger and even when I struggled, I always was a positive person. So let's just end it there. Just, you know, I have realized that happiness is a choice. You can be happy no matter where you are, no matter if you're with somebody or if it's just you. Be happy and love yourself. So I realized that as well. So the last couple are just off the fly. I don't know why. I was sitting there last night trying to think, what else? I can't think of anything else. So then I come up here and start talking, and it just starts coming out. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm very happy that Winnie asked me to do this video with her, and I can't wait to see what she has come up with. I know she's going to be really funny. She always is. I love Winnie. Winnie, you're my very best friend in the whole YouTube world. Love you so much, doll. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go check out Winnie, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.